Have you ever been jolted awake in the dead of night by a sudden sharp cramp twisting through your leg? You try to stretch, massage, breathe through the pain, but nothing works. For millions of seniors, this is more than just an occasional nuisance. It's a recurring, painful disruption that robs them of rest, reduces mobility, and lingers into the day. These nighttime leg cramps often strike without warning, but they're not random. In fact, they can be powerful warning signs of poor circulation, muscle fatigue, or hidden nutritional deficiencies. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to imbalances in minerals, like potassium and magnesium. Nerve function begins to decline, muscle fibers weaken, and essential nutrients get harder to absorb. These changes, often unnoticed at first, can lead to frequent muscle cramps, disrupted sleep, and a frustrating loss of independence. But there's hope, and it starts with what you eat. In this video, you'll uncover 3 powerful natural foods that not only help prevent leg cramps, but also nourish your muscles, restore nerve function, and support overall mobility. Simple, science-backed, and easy to apply, perfect for seniors who want to stay strong, active, and pain-free every day. Eggs, a complete muscle and nerve support food. Introduction. Eggs are more than a breakfast tradition. They are one of the most affordable, accessible, and nutritionally complete foods on the planet. For seniors struggling with leg cramps, eggs offer a unique combination of nutrients that support muscle health, nerve function, and recovery. These tiny packages are packed with powerful health allies like high-quality protein vitamin D and vitamin B12, all of which play direct roles in preventing painful nighttime cramps and restoring strength and balance to aging bodies. Nutrients in eggs that prevent cramps. The magic inside an egg lies in its nutritional balance. One large egg delivers about 6 grams of complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids the body needs for tissue repair and muscle rebuilding. Beyond protein, egg yolks provide vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption, and B12, which protects nerve function and energy metabolism. Choline, another nutrient present in eggs, helps maintain the structural integrity of cell membranes, particularly in muscle and nerve tissues. This is a critical point because cramps are often rooted in impaired communication between nerves and muscles. How it works in the body. Muscle cramps can result from many issues: dehydration, electrolyte, imbalance, overuse, or simply aging muscles losing resilience. Protein plays a critical role in repairing micro tears and maintaining muscle mass. In seniors, sarcopenia. Age-related muscle loss is a known contributor to weakness and cramps. Eggs help counteract sarcopenia by fueling the body with easily digestible, complete protein. Vitamin D, on the other hand, facilitates calcium absorption in the gut. Without sufficient vitamin D, calcium cannot enter muscle cells effectively, and the muscles fail to contract and relax smoothly, one of the core mechanisms behind painful spasms. Meanwhile, vitamin B12 keeps the nerves firing correctly. A lack of B12 leads to impaired signal transmission between the brain and the muscles, which may cause misfires, uncontrolled contractions, or cramps. Eggs act like a silent buffer, filling these nutritional gaps in a single serving. Scientific evidence and real-world support. Multiple studies have confirmed that seniors with higher protein intake experience less muscle fatigue and reduced cramping. A clinical trial published in the Journal of Nutrition in Gerontology and Geriatrics found that older adults who consumed protein-rich breakfasts showed better mobility balance and reduced incidence of cramps within 8 weeks. Another study published in Neurology Today revealed that patients with low B12 levels were nearly twice as likely to report chronic muscle spasms. Egg consumption, even just 5 to 6 per week, significantly improved these levels when compared to a control group. Additionally, vitamin D intake from food, like eggs and fortified dairy, has been positively correlated with better muscle tone and fewer nighttime muscle issues. This is particularly relevant for seniors who spend less time outdoors and thus produce less natural vitamin D from sunlight. Common questions from viewers: how many eggs per week can I eat without worrying about cholesterol? Most recent studies have debunked the myth that dietary cholesterol directly causes heart disease in healthy individuals. For seniors without pre-existing cardiovascular conditions, consuming 6 to 7 eggs per week is generally considered safe and even beneficial. For those who are more cholesterol sensitive, switching to egg whites or limiting yolks can be a simple adjustment. Can eggs replace my vitamin D supplement? Not entirely. One egg contains about 40 IU of vitamin D, while the recommended daily intake for seniors is 800 to 1,000 IU. However, eggs are a valuable contributor when paired with fortified dairy or fatty fish. Think of eggs as a strategic supplement within a broader, balanced diet. What if I'm vegetarian? If you're vegetarian but still consume dairy and eggs, ovo-lacto-vegetarian, eggs are an excellent way to maintain essential levels of B12 and high-quality protein without relying on red meat. They are easier to digest than many plant-based protein options and far more nutrient-dense. How to incorporate eggs into a senior's diet? Eggs are extremely versatile and can be enjoyed boiled, scrambled, poached, or incorporated into other meals, like salads or soups. For breakfast, pair 1 boiled egg with whole grain toast and sautéed spinach for a power-packed start to the day. As a snack, deviled eggs or egg salad on whole grain crackers offer both taste and muscle-supporting nutrition. Try including eggs in your dinner, perhaps in a vegetable stir-fry or baked casserole. Evening meals rich in protein have also been shown to support overnight muscle recovery, which may reduce nocturnal cramps. Warnings and considerations. Though eggs are generally safe and beneficial, there are considerations for seniors with specific conditions. Those with chronic kidney disease may need to monitor protein intake. Individuals with diabetes should balance egg consumption with fiber-rich vegetables or whole grains to maintain stable blood sugar levels. Always consult with a healthcare provider if you're managing complex health issues. Additionally, some people may have egg allergies, although this is more common in children than older adults. Pairing tips for maximum benefit. Eggs pair well with a wide range of nutrient-dense foods. Try combining eggs with dark, leafy greens like kale or Swiss chard, which are rich in magnesium and calcium. For enhanced vitamin D intake, pair eggs with fortified dairy products such as milk or yogurt. Adding a source of healthy fat like olive oil or avocado can improve nutrient absorption, especially for fat-soluble vitamins like D and E. You can also boost flavor and nutritional value by cooking eggs with herbs like turmeric or parsley, which have anti-inflammatory properties that further support muscle health. Bananas, nature's electrolyte. Balancer. Introduction. Bananas are more than just a quick snack. They're one of nature's most effective and accessible tools for preventing muscle cramps, especially in older adults. Packed with critical minerals like potassium and magnesium, bananas act as a natural electrolyte balancer, helping regulate nerve function and muscle contractions. For seniors, these yellow fruits are a simple, delicious, and powerful way to combat the discomfort and disruption of leg cramps, particularly those that strike at night. Nutrients in bananas that prevent cramps. The most celebrated nutrient in bananas is potassium. A medium-sized banana contains about 420 milligrams of potassium, which is approximately 12% of the recommended daily intake for older adults. Potassium helps regulate electrical impulses between nerves and muscles, and when levels drop, these signals become erratic, leading to involuntary contractions or cramps. But bananas also offer magnesium, roughly 32 milligrams per fruit. Magnesium supports muscle relaxation and helps maintain proper calcium and potassium balance inside muscle cells. Vitamin B6 is another lesser-known component of bananas. Each banana provides around 0.4 milligrams of B6, which is crucial for neurotransmitter regulation, inflammation reduction, and red blood cell production. Together, this combination of potassium, magnesium, and B6 works synergistically to support smooth, pain-free muscle function and tissue function. How it works in the body. When potassium levels are low, a condition known as hypokalemia, muscle cells become more excitable and prone to spasms. Potassium's primary role is to maintain proper intracellular fluid balance and assist in the generation of electrical signals. Without enough of it, the muscle receives mixed signals, or in some cases, no signal at all, resulting in painful cramps. Magnesium complements this by calming overactive nerve cells and supporting ATP production, the body's energy molecule responsible for muscle contractions. When both minerals are present in balance, they allow for more stable, efficient movement and recovery. Vitamin B6 enhances this process by ensuring that neurotransmitters function properly and that oxygen is efficiently delivered to muscle cells through robust red blood cell production. Scientific evidence and real-world support. Several nutritional studies have documented the role of potassium and magnesium in preventing leg cramps and improving muscle function in older adults. A 2018 study published in Clinical Nutrition Research found that participants with diets rich in potassium experienced significantly fewer muscle spasms during sleep. Another study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society emphasized the importance of magnesium and B6 in neuromuscular health, noting a clear link between deficiencies in these nutrients and the frequency of leg cramps, fatigue, and reduced sleep quality. Real-world data from senior wellness programs have shown that simply adding 1 to 2 bananas per day, along with increased water intake, can drastically reduce the incidence of nighttime cramps within weeks. Common questions from viewers. When is the best time to eat a banana to prevent leg cramps? Eating a banana 1 to 2 hours before bedtime is an excellent way to support overnight electrolyte balance and muscle relaxation. Bananas also work well as a post-exercise recovery snack. Can bananas help even if I already take potassium supplements? Yes, natural sources of potassium are more bioavailable and come with other supportive nutrients like magnesium and B6. Whole foods also reduce the risk of oversupplementation, which can sometimes be harmful. Are bananas safe for diabetics? In moderation, yes. Seniors with diabetes should aim to eat bananas alongside high-fiber foods like nuts, seeds, or whole grains to slow glucose absorption and prevent blood sugar spikes. How to incorporate bananas into a senior's diet? Bananas are incredibly versatile. Enjoy them, sliced over oatmeal, blended into smoothies, paired with nut butter as a snack, or eaten whole before bed. For an energizing breakfast, combine bananas with Greek yogurt and a handful of flax seeds. As a pre-bedtime remedy for cramps, try a banana with a glass of warm, low-fat milk or coconut water. For hydration support, combine bananas with high-water fruits like watermelon or oranges. Warnings and considerations. Although bananas are rich in essential nutrients, they also contain natural sugars. Seniors with blood sugar management concerns should limit intake to 1 banana per day and pair it with other slow-digesting foods. Overconsumption can contribute to elevated glucose levels or gastrointestinal bloating in some sensitive individuals. Also, those with kidney disorders should speak with their doctor before increasing potassium intake, as excess potassium can be harmful if kidney function is impaired. Pairing tips for maximum benefit. Bananas pair beautifully with foods that complement their electrolyte-restoring properties. Coconut water is a great partner, offering natural hydration and added potassium. Chia seeds and flax seeds contribute healthy fats and fiber, further supporting nerve health. Combine bananas with unsweetened yogurt or nut butter for balanced blood sugar and longer satiety. And of course, always remember to drink plenty of water, at least 6 to 8 cups a day, to assist with electrolyte balance and muscle recovery. Nuts and seeds, the mineral-rich anti-cramp snack. Introduction. Nuts and seeds are among the most underrated natural remedies for muscle cramps. These tiny but mighty powerhouses are loaded with muscle-friendly nutrients that support relaxation, repair, and regeneration, especially for aging muscles. For seniors who frequently suffer from leg cramps, especially during the night, adding a handful of nuts or a sprinkle of seeds to daily meals could be the small change that delivers major relief. Beyond their rich texture and flavor, nuts and seeds deliver essential electrolytes, plant-based protein, and healthy fats that collectively reduce cramp frequency and improve overall muscle resilience. Nutrients in nuts and seeds that prevent cramps. What makes nuts and seeds so effective at preventing muscle cramps is their dense concentration of magnesium, potassium, and healthy fats. Magnesium plays a central role in nerve function and muscle relaxation. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds contains an impressive 168 millimolars of magnesium, about 40% of the recommended daily intake for older adults. Almonds and cashews also offer significant amounts with 77 millimolars and 74 milligrams per ounce, respectively. In addition to magnesium nuts, such as pistachios, 290 milligrams almonds, 200 milligrams and cashews, 160 milligrams are great natural sources of potassium, another key mineral for preventing spasms and maintaining electrolyte balance. Plant-based protein in nuts supports tissue repair, while their unsaturated fats, including omega-3s found in walnuts and flax seeds, work to reduce inflammation and support nerve insulation. How it works in the body: muscle cramps often stem from poor circulation inflammation, electrolyte loss, or overstimulated nerve endings. Magnesium regulates calcium and potassium movement in and out of muscle cells, ensuring that contractions and relaxations happen smoothly. When magnesium is lacking, muscles stay tight longer than they should, which leads to spasms and soreness. Potassium helps nerves send proper electrical impulses to muscles. Without it, those impulses can misfire, triggering sudden cramps. Meanwhile, the healthy fats in nuts enhance blood flow and reduce muscle inflammation, allowing muscles to recover more efficiently after use or strain. Omega-3 fatty acids also contribute to the repair of damaged nerve tissue and the production of anti-inflammatory compounds, further decreasing the likelihood of cramping episodes. Scientific evidence and real-world support. Numerous nutritional studies have confirmed that diets rich in magnesium and potassium are associated with reduced muscle cramps in older populations. A randomized trial in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that participants who consumed a mix of nuts and seeds daily experienced a significant drop in nighttime cramping within 4 weeks. Another study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that seniors with higher dietary magnesium intake reported fewer leg spasms and greater muscle flexibility. Real-life examples from senior care programs have repeatedly shown that something as simple as adding almonds to breakfast or a handful of pumpkin seeds to dinner can make a noticeable difference in cramp frequency and nighttime discomfort. Common questions from viewers. Which types of nuts and seeds are best for leg cramp prevention? Pumpkin seeds top the list for magnesium content. Almonds and cashews are great all-around options, offering both magnesium and potassium. Pistachios are among the best for potassium. Walnuts and flax seeds stand out for their omega-3 content and inflammation-reducing properties. A variety is always best for full-spectrum benefits. How much should I eat per day? A typical daily portion is about 1 ounce, roughly a small handful or 20 almonds. For seeds, 2 tablespoons per day can offer powerful support. Overeating should be avoided as nuts are calorie-dense. When is the best time to eat nuts or seeds for cramp relief? They can be eaten at any time, but ideal moments include after physical activity to replenish lost electrolytes, with meals to support nutrient absorption, or before bed to aid overnight muscle relaxation. How to incorporate nuts and seeds into a senior's diet. There are endless ways to enjoy nuts and seeds. Sprinkle flax seeds or chia seeds on your morning oatmeal or yogurt. Add crushed walnuts to baked vegetables. Snack on raw almonds or roasted pumpkin seeds in the afternoon. Blend cashews into smoothies for a creamy, nutrient-rich texture. Use nut butters like almond or sunflower seed butter on whole grain toast. Variety is key, not only to keep meals interesting, but to maximize nutritional coverage. Seniors with dental issues may prefer soft nut butters or finely chopped nuts. Warnings and considerations. While nuts and seeds are incredibly nutritious, moderation is crucial. They are calorie-dense, and excessive intake may lead to unwanted weight gain, especially if physical activity levels are low. Some packaged or flavored varieties are high in added sodium or sugar, which can actually worsen dehydration or affect blood pressure. Always choose unsalted raw or dry roasted varieties. Seniors with allergies to specific nuts should avoid those and seek alternatives like sunflower or pumpkin seeds. Additionally, high fiber content in some seeds may cause bloating or discomfort in individuals with sensitive digestion, so it's best to introduce them gradually into the diet. Pairing tips for maximum benefit. To enhance their muscle protective effects, pair nuts and seeds with vitamin-rich foods. Combine almonds with leafy greens for a double dose of magnesium and antioxidants. Add chia seeds to smoothies with banana for a potassium-rich anti-cramp combo. For inflammation control, mix walnuts into oatmeal along with turmeric or cinnamon. To support hydration, eat nuts with fruits like oranges or berries that contain high water content. When combined strategically with other nutrient-dense foods, nuts and seeds become a foundational part of a senior-friendly cramp-preventing diet. To start reducing leg cramps naturally, begin with small, consistent habits that nourish your body from the inside out. Add 1 egg to your breakfast to support muscle repair. Enjoy a banana midday to balance your electrolytes, and include a small handful of nuts with dinner for overnight recovery. Pair these choices with plenty of water and light stretching, and you'll be taking simple but powerful steps towards stronger legs and better sleep. Which of these simple, natural foods will you try first to protect your muscles and sleep better at night? Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. We love hearing from you. If this video helped you or someone you care about, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a tip that could change your health for the better. Together, let's make aging stronger, smarter, and more empowered, one healthy habit at a time.